Hey folks, it's Frithgar here. Today we've got quite a day. We're going to start digging our mob spawner deep underground, but before we get to that, I went down into those caves again that we explored last time, and I found a lot of stuff. There's a few items here. I've got 62 iron ingots there, and you have a look here. I picked up quite a few coal. I also found some gold ore. I've made 4 iron picks and a couple of iron swords. I've got another full stack here. You see the experience that's coming off of these. I'll load that back up again and put the iron going in there, and then we'll have a look here. I got 23 levels there, just started. Pick out 62, and I nearly get another full level out of it. You get quite a lot of XP out of it. If you remember correctly, last time mining the coal gives us XP straight away, but if we have to get ore, like the gold or the iron, we need to smelt it, and then we get the XP from it. Now, I'll just put anything in here that we don't want to keep on us for now. We will just pop down and feed the cows before we start digging. I'll make some. I'll keep hold of those. I'll keep those. We'll keep this little bit of food. We can always come back up and get some more. We will make a stack of wheat into bread, so we can take a bit of food with us. We're going to make a few chests, and we will take the chests with us. We'll make one chest. We can make another crafting table down the bottom. We'll probably make a furnace to smelt the different things that we get. We're going to plan on staying below the surface for a little while once we get going with this. Before we do that, we'll make some armor. Now, we want a pair of boots, like that. There's one pair of iron boots. Then we want a helmet, which is like that. We want a pair of trousers, like that. Iron leggings. And last, we want the plate, the chest plate, sorry, like that. There's 4 pieces of armor. So now if we have a look at our model here, Frithgar is getting some armor. Look at that. Very snazzy. Looking the part. That armor there, you can see at the bottom of the screen now, just above the hearts. We've got several more. The only way to fill it right up is if we have diamond armor. That's very expensive. That won't be for a long time. We'll get to that much later on in the game. I think we'll leave. Actually, no, we'll take the axes with us. Let's go and feed the cows a moment. You can have a look at them, see how they're getting on. I will show you just quickly what I did in the cave, because it was a huge cave it ended up being. I ran some steps down that end, didn't have very much, but if you remember, we went down this way, explored a little way. I dug out every bit of coal and iron ore that I could find, and it went on and on and on. And as you've seen, I ended up with 3 stacks of iron ore and a few stacks of coal as well. Because of the size of the cave, I would guess now that we've covered most of the immediate area, so we don't need to worry about mobs spawning anywhere other than in our mob spawner, which is the idea. We do need to sort of check that out. There's a zombie there already. That probably would have just been he spawned it inside the trees there somewhere. They're probably getting dark in there. So we'll nip up here, we'll go to sleep, and we did mean to do our cows. I walked right past them and forgot all about them. We'll go and do them in a second. Right, good morning. Go and feed the cows. We'll use the wheat and make some bread. Right, up here. getting quite a few of them now, and you go along and just hold the right mouse button so that you use one piece of wheat on each animal, like that. There. You get a little bit of experience from breeding them, like I said before. There. Now, when we come back to them later on, we'll probably be ready for killing a few of them. Get some items from them. So we go up here, have a bite to eat, race back to the top, get the rest of the iron out of the smelter. We'll take that gold, take that iron. So with everything that we got well over 3 stacks of iron ore, which is quite impressive. That is quite a lot of ore to get all in one go. We'll leave that one behind. We'll manufacture the bread right now. 3 in a line makes a loaf of bread. Split that, do some more. There we go. Right, that's all of our wheat. We got more down there so we can feed the cows next time if we need to. Let's go. Oh, hang on a sec. Yes, I did bring the wood. I'll get the other stack up here. Nearly forgot that one. Don't think I want anything else. No. Okay, now we're ready. Now I've decided that I'm going to put the first part of it straight down here. This is where I've marked it out. It does grow quite large underground, but this will be the main mob elevator. It'll come up here, and I will most likely put it facing this way, so the mobs are killed just over here, and then we have a collection spot just underneath where we'll probably utilize the cutaway under there, and we can go underneath, and that's where we'll be collecting our drops. But to start with, just to start it all off, we'll drop down here. Now if you press F3, you can see the X, Y, Z, and our Y is 70. Now we need to drop down about 25 blocks. Mobs don't spawn within, I believe it's 24 blocks from a player. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Yeah, they don't spawn within 25 blocks of a player. I think it's 25, it might be a few less than that. But they start to despawn after 32, 35, something along those lines. We don't need to worry too much about that, because as you move around, it's in a sphere above you, all the way around you, so you don't need to worry too much about mobs always being directly underneath you. They will spawn, and they will then get pushed into the various canals that we'll build in our mob spawner underneath. But the important thing is to get down to the right level. Now we started at 70, so we will want our mob elevator to start at... I'm going to dig out this coal while we're here. There's iron ore in there as well. We seem to be very rich in resources in this world. Quite lucky with that, I think. But yes, we'll want the mob spawner, the elevator at the bottom, will go down about 25 levels. Maybe a couple of extra, just to be sure. So if we say go down to level 40, say 44, that'll take us 26 levels down. That should encourage mobs to spawn. Alright, that's the end of one pick, so we'll just drop another one in there and carry right on where we left off. Getting all this XP from the coal, so hopefully when we get our crafting table... Now, when we come back through here, we're going to be turning this into an elevator, so before we come back through, we'll just fill all of this up like this, so that we've got a nice straight shaft that we can come straight down. Something that I have forgotten, a little bit embarrassing, but we can cure that right here. We'll make a crafting table. We'll get rid of those there. We need to have a ladder going up the side, and I forgot to get the ladder, so I'll make a set of them right here. To make a ladder, you need sticks, and you have sticks, and place them into an H shape like this. There. Put those down like that. Gets a bit fiddly like this. I'll make as many as I can into ladders right now. Right, that's all that we're going to have now. So 39 ladders, that's enough. You can pick this one up with an axe like that. And I'll run a set of ladders straight up the side here. You need to come back. You have to be out of the block to be able to place it down. Like that. And you can place a ladder as you go up like that. Now, we can orient ourselves when we're at the bottom by the direction this ladder is facing. Be very careful when you jump down, because you don't want to end up coming off the ladder and just dropping straight down. You get a bit of a headache. Now we need to be careful to follow the golden rule of Minecraft: never mine straight down. Go to the side and work it in twos like this. You don't want to be standing on a block and just have it give way. You could open up a massive shaft underneath you. You could end up dropping down into a lava pool. It could be anything directly underneath you. So you always mine off to the side so that you can see where you're going to step. We keep plummeting down like this. Carry on. And when we get down to level 44, we then need to open the area out a bit. What are we at now? We're at 54, so we need to go down another 10. Careful. Overdo it. Come down like this. Down another one. Like that. Right, we're getting close to the level that we want to be at. Come down 2 more. There. Oh, I can hear something. Right. That should be just about enough. 46. Oh, 2 more. Jump down here. Like that. And that's put us at level 44. So that's going to be the top of where we're going to be. So what we'll actually end up doing is we'll open this out around us like this. Give us a bit of space. And when we've opened it all out, we'll start putting some markers down, so that we can mark out exactly how all the rooms in here have got to be laid out. Pick everything up that I can. That's in the middle, so we want to come down another block in the middle like this, and in the middle there, and leave one in each corner like that. Place a torch on each corner. I'll use torches as markers, and I'll bring down the ladder down to there, and I will eventually put the ladder down further down. So right now, if I move things around, I'll plonk a chest down here and place in the items that we don't want to have. We'll put them all in for safekeeping, so that if something horrible happens to us, we don't need to worry about having lost everything that we've accumulated so far. I'll keep the steps back, and the stone, all the coal, charcoal, sticks, and some food. So we've got a little bit of food, and some torches and so on. Chances are when we're digging we're going to come across quite a bit of ore. We could well open up another cave or two. While we're opening up other caves, we need to be quite careful, as we need to make sure we're armed at all times. And it's just starting to get night time, so we'll place down that one in case we need it. Now the first thing that we want to do is dig a 6 by 6 platform. So I will dig out like this, and I will measure along 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and I'm digging a channel beside this platform. You'll see exactly what I mean once I've gotten 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. I'll come along at the back of that 6 and mark an indent there. And I'll do the same this way. I will go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will eventually make it a double width, but we'll just do it like this for now. So that's the 6th one there. We open him up, place a torch, double check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back through here. That's number 6 there. And we should open up to the other side. Right, that's our first 6. I will quickly dig out the rest of it. Okay, and we have our first 6 by 6 right there. Now we need to open up the rest of them. We make another 3 6 by 6 platforms, just like this. Make it exactly the same as this. I'll pick out that coal and refill anything with other blocks so that we're left with 4 6 by 6 platforms. And I'll do that sped up. Okay, I've dug out 4 platforms now. Each of them is 6 by 6. I have a channel 2 blocks wide running in between them, and this is sort of the staging point to go on and finish the rest of the mob spawner, or at least get this initial digging phase complete. What I normally do is I will go a further 3 platforms that direction, 3 that way, 3 that way, and 3 that way. What I will end up with is 8 platforms by 8 platforms, making 64 pads like this. So as you can tell, it's going to be a very large room. You have to be careful when you're digging. I think it's over here. Right, I can hear, I don't know if you can, I'm not sure how well the recording is coming through, but I can hear lava. I can hear it bubbling just here. So somewhere not very far away there is lava, which I'll have to be very careful with when I dig through. But what I'm going to do is I'll record the entire digging process. I'll just have it all sped up really fast. Any ore or coal I find, I'll dig out the platform like I did there, and then bring it back to the chest and store it all. The stone I'll accumulate as well. I will put down some more chests here, and what I will eventually do is move everything to the edge of the room, but for now I'm going to go on and dig out the rest of this massive great big room, and I'll get back to you at the end of it. Okay, so I've uncovered a cave here. It doesn't look like it's lit. So this appears to be a new cave that I haven't yet explored. It probably wasn't part of the complex that I found last time round. So I want to be very careful, but I'm actually running out of time for this episode, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off now. You've seen me dig out. I've dug out as far as I need to. I've done 4 platforms in each direction, except for this last direction. This one, I've just got this last platform to do, so I will start off the next episode with exploring this cave system, filling it out with torches and killing anything that's in there, and then sealing off the bottom of it so that we can carry on building our mob spawner here. It is important that any caves in this area are lit up completely, so we don't have mobs spawning anywhere underground apart from in this large room. So this has been Frithgar. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time, where we will hopefully clear out this cave. See you later, and goodbye.